With Project Panama maturing and features like scoped value and vector API evolving, Java seems to be positioning itself closer to AI and data intensive workloads. Where do you see Java's place in the AI ecosystem today, and can it genuinely compete with languages like Python or Rust for modern AI use cases?
That's where the whole AI thing is very interesting when we talk about the sort of concept of using Java in that space. So a lot of people will immediately look at Java and go, "Ooh, it's not Python. It's not, the cool language for the use of AI." But what we've got to look at carefully there is certainly there's a lot of work that's gone on, as you mentioned, Project Panama. That's a great example because what that's designed to do is make it easier to interact with libraries which have been written in languages other than Java. So if we've got C++, C, Python even, then we can interact with those languages much more easily from Java. So we basically make method calls out to these libraries and then get the results back. So that's one aspect that we can look at. But if you look at the way that AI applications really kind of work, yes, Python is very core to the sort of development of some of these things like the large language models and some of the frameworks. But essentially, once you start using those things and you want to take advantage of them in terms of an enterprise application, what you're really doing is just making a lot of calls to an endpoint of a RESTful web service. And that's what Java does very, very well. I mean, we've kind of built that right from the very beginning. And what Java can really add and offer in terms of AI applications is how you then use those large language models and those capabilities that are behind the scenes, but then bringing that in and integrating it with your enterprise application. Because AI on its own doesn't really add any value, but AI, when you combine it with things like customer relationship management, when you combine it with other sort of sales related tools or customer related tools, then you can really take advantage of that. So the way that we can use RESTful web services from within Java, but then get that scalability, which is what Java is so famous for, as one of the reasons why Java is still very, very popular after 30 years, is the fact that we can scale to internet-sized workloads and then do that bringing in the AI side of things as a sort of separate thing, but joining everything together.